It's not my first time. Here we go.
Working for the weekend, and I want to see a show. I flip on the poker face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there.
What are you drinking?
To the music scene.
No, nothing. What?
Show lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see.
Radio
Show. Hey, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of All Around Town Radio. We are live. I'm live from the Bell and the Bear. Where are you, Karis?
I'm at home.
You're at home. Thanks.
Because I didn't have the timing.
Yeah, the
My
timing
meeting
didn't
went
work out.
Way overboard. I'm sorry, way late.
All right, joining us today, the lovely Karis, my co-host with the most from our Tuesday show. And let's see, is that Dudley and Michelle down there in the corner? How are you?
Hello, how's it going?
Good. How you guys doing?
We're good. A little tired. Just got back from a quick little trip to New York City.
Cool stuff. And Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah. Hey, Scott. How's it going?
Good. Kevin's here to represent staff, right? Am I right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And similar to Michelle and Dudley, a little tired. I just got back from Orlando a couple of hours ago. So it looks
there
like
you
we're doing
go.
some traveling.
I
on this
see.
group.
Oh, I
Nice
just
stuff.
got back from 275.
Oh, I did too. It was ridiculous. I should have just stayed at
I'm kidding.
Fancy.
Yes. It was crazy. I just got back from Aruba a week.
You
well,
did. All right.
last
You
Saturday,
guys
so,
can all shut up now. We'll just get
Thanks.
back to, just kidding.
Hey, welcome everybody to this live one here. If you're out there, make sure you say hi. We'd love to hear from you and see who's checking in with us as well. And we're going to talk about an event going on at the Bell and the Bear this Sunday, starting at 3:00. It is. It's going to be a good one. And who wants to take the intro for this event? Who wants to chat about it? Oh, that's great.
I'll kick it off just the start part, and then we'll get Kevin to tune in, with some info with the staff and stuff. But so we very short notice took over the Paws for a Cause from that was supposed to happen at Madison Theater, but it was canceled. Everything was canceled with it, and which was very upsetting. So together we decided that we should just bring it back to life. And we had it at the Bell a couple of years ago. So I think it was just good to bring it back because we are kind of familiar with each other. Luckily, staff, and Kevin will talk about that, had taken care of almost everything. Like they did all of the baskets. They're taking care of all of the volunteers and all of that, which is amazing because I don't think people realize how much goes into this. So
Yeah.
they've really put in the work, and so it was I'm glad that we were able to revive it. And then Kathy and Dudley, they're taking care of the song list and everything, like all the musicians, because nothing was really set in stone yet when we realized that when we kind of took it over. So now Kathy and Dudley are taking care of that, and the musicians are being so helpful, and it's just really great that everybody's coming together. Sorry, that's Duke barking. And so that happens on Sunday. It's Paws for a Cause for staff, and starts at 3 p.m. It's going to be some epic music. The Peters from the Brochetta Fund is matching everything dollar for dollar again, which is just so cool. They're just so generous, honestly, just amazing humans. They really set an example. And we should all be thankful for that. And it's just going to be an epic night, and I'd love to hear Kevin, what Kevin has to say.
Yeah, Kevin, tell us about staff, man. Tell us about what it's about. And for those that are watching out there that may have questions, where this money's going to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first, Bell and the Bear, this is the second time we'll be doing this. 2 years ago, incredible event. Karis and the whole team, awesome hosts. We still hear volunteers walk up to us and say, hey, when are we going to do that event again? We do a bunch of events throughout the year, but that particular event 2 years ago still rings pretty strongly in the ears of our volunteers. So Share a little bit about STAF for you guys. STAF's been around since 1988. We're located on Red Bank Road. In the building at any given time, we could have up to 200, 250 cats and 50 dogs. We adopt out roughly 200 cats a year, 100 dogs a year. And the unique piece about STAF, I've been involved with 3 years, and one thing that really brought me into the organization is that it's fully run by volunteers and fully funded by donations. So we don't have any major corporate partners. We're not paying anybody to be there, 2 shifts a day on both the cat and dog side. So it's really an incredible community of people who come together to really focus on dogs and cats who need extra care. Like, we're typically not bringing in cases of, the pretty puppy who's going to be opened up in a Christmas package. Like, we're getting dogs and cats who have, not had a great start to life, and we're there to, nurse them, give them some medical treatment, and find them a forever home. So events like this that we hold throughout the year, they go directly to supporting that cause. Like, every dollar that we raise this Sunday will absolutely be utilized to continue to medicate and care for the dogs and the cats that we have in our population.
I don't think I realized that all of that that you guys take in like the medical cases like that. That's actually, man, that makes me even happier. I don't think I realized that. That's pretty damn cool, honestly.
And let me say, from being there at the last event with STAF, I was amazed by their passion for what they do. And like he was just mentioning, the struggles that these animals have that they take in. And like he said, they're not taking in the cute little group of puppies that everybody's going to take home tomorrow. These are dogs and cats that have been through a whole lot, and that's really, to me, it warms my heart that you're taking care of those animals that are out there on the streets and so on. And Dudley and Michelle, you've got a passion for this. Obviously, it's something is near and dear to your heart. Let's talk to you folks for a minute about why you're helping put this on.
You should go. I mean, this is Michelle's bailiwick, and she spends all of her time. She won't say it because she doesn't like to toot her own horn, but she spends an awful lot of time every week at STAF helping the dog. She knows the whole thing intimately.
And I love it. Just my heart, my passion. So
I could see that. I could see that on your face last year, Michelle. I mean, you really had a heart for this, and there's something there. There's some compassion there that's like none other. And this takes a lot of work to put together. And we'll talk about the musical lineup and all that, the entertainment. But just to do a fundraiser and to get all these raffles and baskets and things together, you've had a pretty good team, I think, putting this thing together. Tell the people what they can expect when they come out on Sunday.
Well, I have to admit that I'm not on the fundraising committee. I do, donate items for auction baskets, and I try to get people involved. But it's really the people on the fundraising committee. All of the volunteers donate everything that goes into the baskets. Everything is donated. Kevin could speak better to this than I can, but
there's a lot of awesome stuff in the baskets, and what happens is when you buy or win a basket or buy a ticket, you're really putting money towards the medical needs for some of these dogs.
We are a medical rescue.
They come in like with like bullets inside of them. They come in with giardia and other kinds of diseases and worms that you have to be treated for, and they take care of them and they make them healthy and ready to adopt out.
See, he listens to me complain when I come home on Wednesday.
I hear you.
Getting this.
Plus, I know about 13 dogs, all just by stories. They're not allowed to meet me. She handles all the very toughest dogs. I'm like, oh, well, can I meet, Cam? No, Cam wouldn't like you. He'd bite you,
Oh, Cam.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Dudley, because you're right. Michelle will downplay herself, but she is one of the best volunteers at STAF, because she can pretty much handle every dog in the building, and referencing some of the lives that they start out with. They may not always be as trusting and welcoming of all humans, but Michelle has a special talent where it seems every dog definitely takes a liking to her. And then to the event setup, I did want to give a shout out to Diane Parsons, our dog shelter manager. The baskets that you guys will see when you come on Sunday, she loves putting them together, and she does a phenomenal job. Like I can't help but even when I go to these events and I'm donating time and money and other, I still want to put some raffle tickets in the baskets and try to win. I usually don't win. I think they rig it so I don't win. Maybe conflict of interest problems, but the baskets are they're great. They're great. A lot of liquor baskets, wine baskets. Those are always a hit. And then of course, we wouldn't be a shelter without dog and cat baskets to win some toys or some dog treats to take home to your little four-legged friends at home.
And Kevin, I've got a question. We're talking a lot about volunteers for your organization. How many hours a week do volunteers put in there, if you know that stat?
Yeah, definitely. We are extremely flexible. So that's the one thing, since we're all volunteer run, we have to be flexible with schedules. There are certainly people. My lovely wife is a dog medicator. She's there 6 days a week. So she's there probably on the high side of things. Our treasurer spends a lot of times there. Our dog shelter manager is there significantly. But I'd say on average, Scott, it's probably 4 hours a week, 4 to 8 hours a week if you're working 1 to 2 shifts. We have a shift in the morning and a shift in the evening, both on the dog and the cat side. That generally runs about 4 hours on average, I'd say.
Wow. And it takes an army, I guess, learning what I learned the last time we were together. It takes quite an army to do all these things you do. And these, for lack of a better term, the high maintenance animals that are there who need severe care and for severe injuries and things like that's got to be taxing on you guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. We have a great medical team where we have a great adoption team. Once we're done getting the animals ready to go, that find a perfect home, a perfect fit for these dogs and cats. The daily, I'd say our ideal shift is around 8 people. For that reason, Scott, for us to be able to manage, clean properly, give the dogs some enrichment. Because in addition to taking care of them and making sure they're medicated and fed properly, we want to give them some enrichment to keep their mental health well. So finding time for them to play with other dogs, making sure they get out, you see how they do in a home, see how they do on a car ride, take them to a park. So it's definitely a lot of time and effort that our incredible volunteers dedicate every single day.
Perfect. Excellent question here from Eric, by the way, that just popped up on the screen. Is there a way to donate if they can't be here on Sunday?
That's an awesome question, Eric. You can find us at staf.org. Everything that you would be interested in donating, you could just make a general donation. You could donate to the medical fund. What I like to do around this time of year specifically, everybody has a lot of stuff. What I do is I sponsor a dog or a cat for somebody. It's like a Christmas gift. So my nieces, instead of giving them another toy to clutter my sister's living room, they'll open up an envelope and there will be a dog on the inside that says I sponsored the dog in their honor for the next year. So that's always a fun one around this time of year.
Kevin, is there a way to get a QR code so that way I can post it and people can just snap it and make a donation? Because that tends to go over really, really well. Because I got a couple of text messages today from people looking for that. Usually I would just give the Bell's QR code, but I know some people would just much prefer to have it. They know directly where it's going. But for now on, Eric, if you want, you can send it to the Bell's Venmo if you wanted to, and then I can just send it to them. But I think we can get a QR code going, and I can post that for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We've generated QR codes in the past for showing
and we'll
flyers.
print it
Absolutely.
the day of as well, so people can just easily, if they don't have to finish or something.
Yeah, definitely. I will put that on my to-do list.
Yeah.
And thank you, Lisa, for that comment, and thank you for volunteering as well for the organization. And let me say this. One thing I learned from Michelle the last time we did this, and Michelle, I don't know if you remember talking to me about it, but you said something about the reward for you doing this event would be if everyone would just come donate in honor of all the people who volunteer. Just come and give some money, and that helps those people who are there volunteering. They're not getting any money, obviously, for this, but it helps the animals. And just in support of everyone who gives their time, come give a little bit of donation, especially this time of year. I love what Kevin just said about sponsoring a dog, for someone's gift. That is amazing to me. And I agree, those kids, they throw those toys away in 5 minutes, but that's a year-long gift that they can know their dog there is being taken care of. And we have a lot to talk about, so let me get through a couple more things here. Let's talk about the entertainment. because that's what keeps people here and keeps them playing these raffles and doing all the things. So who wants to take the entertainment for the day?
Dudley.
I'll kick it off. I mean, and thanks, Karis, for letting us use the Bell and the Bear. There's going to be a super fun potpourri of local musicians who are donating their time, and they're going to play basically starting at 3:00 until I think people tell us to stop. But the cool thing about it is everybody's going to kind of mix with everybody else. So it's not like just seeing CFG or seeing, Johnny Fink and Gina, or just seeing my band. But Triple J is going to sit in with me. Gina's going to sing one with me. We're all going to kind of mix it up. I want to play with Roger Bates. I want to play with Kathy. It's I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be super fun. And it's always a little more interesting when, the audience sort of knows you're having fun with each other, and I don't know, let's not mess up who's going to take a turn, and some really cool stuff happens. So that will be super fun, and we're going to rock out, play classic rock tunes and some blues stuff. It's going to be amazing.
I think as we can go over as a list of them, we obviously Kathy Laverde, she'll be there.
Yeah,
Gina's going to be there. Gina McCann, Casey Gomez, Jonathan Grooms, Katrina, like Kat Campbell, Rick Kern, Miss Jackie will be there, Jacqueline Stevens, Ann Coleman, Angela Combs, Brian Coleman, Chris Reese, Mr. Dudley, J. Jesse Johnson, Jim Cuesta, Mason Johnson, who just won the shred off, Mike Grosser, Noah Wotherspoon, Roger Bates. I don't know if we're missing anybody, but right there, that's a good.
Jonathan Grooms and my drummer Alex.
And what?
My drummer Alex.
Oh, Alex. Okay, I don't have him on that list, but that's awesome.
Yeah, he's a young dude from the West Side, so we gotta get him up to speed on the Bell and the Bear.
Yeah, we have an epic. I mean, that's a killer list, guys. I mean,
yeah,
it's gonna be pretty amazing.
Yeah. And for those of you that are watching,
will be sound, by the way.
Who? I'm sorry,
Jeff Vance.
Jeff's sound. Yep. Well, we're going to be breaking sticks and throwing picks.
I love it. And for those of you that are watching that have not yet been to an event at the Bell and the Bear, allow me to say this. Any event that goes on like this, fundraising event at the Bell and the Bear, is always epic. The music is epic. The fundraising efforts are epic. Brian and Kelly Peters are some of the greatest people you'll ever meet who are matching funds for this. So in any way, if you can stop in on Sunday, visit, donate, buy a raffle ticket or two, and enjoy an adult beverage and watch some great music. You're going to have a great time here. This one, the last one of these was fantastic. And one of those events that will go down in history as one of the best events ever here at the Bell. And I think we'll
we'll continue to work with each other from now on, and just that way, we can start and give it the full it needs, like from the beginning to end. Because, this was done on a short notice, but I think from now on, we've created such a strong bond now that this will just be, it's going to be smooth sailing every single year.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're the best. Love to hear that. And I'll pull you aside Sunday so we can pencil a date in for next year, because I'm thrilled to keep this going again. The volunteers reacted so positively. Great. Yes.
But just one last little word about the dogs. You should see some of these before and after pictures and the little montage things. The work that staff does, because I get to see it and hear all about it and everything, and I think it's amazing, is incredible. They take animals that had no chance and find them homes and take care of them for their lives, even if their owners turn out to be a-holes. They take care of these animals. So staff is one of those rare places that you can feel very proud about, and certainly good enough to give them a little scratcho at the end of the year.
What I was thinking, Kevin, what we could do, and Michelle, is on us, because a lot of people were asking if there's going to be dogs there or cats, and it's just obviously not the right time. Too busy. It'll be too much for them. But maybe we can put up on a screen, one of the screens, of available dogs, or I can print out some pictures and put them on table tents of some of the available dogs and cats that are available through staff and their bios. So that way, if somebody is interested, they can immediately in a link, and we can just make it, just easily accessible.
What's it all about?
What we can do is, because I know a lot of places that used to do this, is every week or every month we update that and we just keep it at the bar of like table tents on the back of like the drink menus. Is look, meet Goose. This adorable kitty is available from STAF, and we can update that so all year round they know which animals available.
What do you know about Moose?
No, she said
Goose. This is Goose. I had a moose.
He's been hearing about moose.
I fostered a moose. I fostered a goose. I fostered all the ooses.
Some of these names they pick up pretty cool. Tommy Lee and
there's that Karis magic coming out again. The Karis magic.
In my head, I have to say it out loud, or then it's just going to go to waste.
I'm jotting it all down, Karis. Every time you say something else, I'm putting it in my notes here. I love it. Yeah.
I don't think this woman ever sleeps. I think her wheels spin 24/7. Always great ideas and wonderful stuff going on. Dudley, you travel and you play all over the country, but you've played here for some events at the Bell and the Bear. Yeah, all over the world, actually. And you've played some events here at the Bell and the Bear. And I share for just a minute your feeling about playing in this venue, because so many musicians tell me that it's magical. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, yes, it has a stage that's off the ground. No, but
favorite answer.
The Bell and the Bear is just one of those places that kind of has it has its own vibe. It's like kind of a living room, sorta, or if it was attached to your living room. No, it's the ballroom, and everybody come in. It has that homey feel, because there are a lot of regulars, because it's cool and the atmosphere is nice in there. The music is never too loud, and that's another thing. I mean, I love playing lead guitar, but I'm not as loud as I was when I was in my 20s. It's very fun there. You can come in and hang out with your buddies and have a conversation. Go outside and have a smoke. Come on back in. I don't know. The sound is always very good in there. It's just one of those places, very comfortable. It's like an old shoe, really. Only smells more like beer.
There you have it.
I'm going for a soundbite.
Michelle's just like, Dudley's like,
I call it an old shoe, but
There's the new slogan. The new slogan for the Bell.
We smell like an old shoe.
I'd buy a t-shirt. I'd buy the old shoe t-shirt.
Yeah, I would too. I'm on it. Chris Reese says it best. Clubhouse vibe. That's good. Yes, it is, and it's a wonderful place. So let's sum this up again. Raffles going on all day long, baskets, things like that.
We're going to pay what you can at the door. It's pay what you can at the door. We find that works way better than anything. It's just, less pressure and makes it easier. And then, raffle, lots of raffles. Diana did 20 raffle baskets, if I'm not mistaken, right? Wasn't it something like that?
It is.
Yep.
And then we're going to provide a huge barrel of booze. So that will be a separate raffle as well.
Nice.
And then we got the music. Kevin, anything else that I'm missing? Because you guys have really taken this.
Yeah. So we'll see how the.
We doing split the pot? No.
Oh yes, split the pot.
So that's where I was going next. Yeah.
Doing a guitar or something like that.
And sorry, thank you, Michelle. Michelle and Dudley are providing a really nice guitar that was going to be signed by all the musicians and everybody. That's going to go up for auction, correct?
Yeah, we're going to buy it tomorrow.
Wait. Well, I thought I had to give away one.
No, he doesn't want to give up his guitars. No.
Yeah.
So we're going to live auction a guitar. We're going to have all the normal raffles that we have at every event at the Bell, so you guys can participate in that.
They're really nice baskets.
Good stuff going on, and certainly a great lineup of musicians to be put together at short notice. It's a hell of a lineup, people. It is, and people can come out and hear some wonderful music throughout the day and enjoy the camaraderie and the like-minded folks here at the Bell and the Bear who always open their hearts and their wallets and give to these events. So it's going to be a fun day on Sunday.
Sure is.
So.
Kevin, anything else you want to share with the staff info here before we go?
Yeah, I did see it. Thanks, Scott. I did see a comment about volunteer opportunities, so I would refer that comment to staff.org as well. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever social media preference floats your boat. Learn more about volunteer opportunities. We talked about volunteering with the dogs and the cats directly. We're also looking for volunteers for anything else under the sun. So even if you don't want to work with dogs and cats directly, if you got a background in IT, human resources, fundraising, grant writing, if you have a skill and you have a passion for animals and you want to donate some of your time, I'm certain that we can find a way to put you to work. So that's all I wanted to throw in. And Scott, I wanted to thank you guys for hosting us today. Looking forward to the Bell and the Bear again this Sunday and for many more years after that. And shout out to the Peters family again. Brian and Kelly, amazing. I actually, a really good friend of mine is a bartender at Sloppy Joe's down in Key West. He's been down there for over 10 years. He knew the Peters. He heard about the event. So when this happened 2 years ago, I walked up and had already their reputation preceded them from this, and then also from my buddy Jordan's. So looking forward to Sunday.
Outstanding. Dudley and Michelle, anything else you want to share?
I just want to say thank you. I don't even know how to say thank you to this. Karis, you did this in 3 weeks? Pulled this together.
Yeah.
You and Kathy. I mean, it's amazing.
And the
it makes
money,
me want to cry.
Money is very important for the rescue.
For the animals and for the medical fund. Not for the volunteers, but for the animals and for their medical care. That's what we use it for.
Yep. Saves lives. Saves lives.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Karis, anything else?
No, I'm just excited. I'm excited that it's back at the Bell. I'm excited that we get to. I know I've said it before. It broke my heart a little bit when it wasn't going to be at the Bell, and I think everything happens for a reason. So I didn't realize it wasn't going to be at the Bell, and then when I found out, it really hurt me, because if anybody knows me, animals are my life and a big part of my life. And I've fostered hundreds of animals, and so I'm just happy that it's back there, and I'm happy that it will be there from now on.
Yes,
because it actually means something. So it's good.
It means so much, and it means so much to us that you are who you are.
Well, I think all of us. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, but
you're the best. No, you're the best.
Yeah.
Can we just decide that we're all awesome?
No.
We are awesome.
We're a bunch of old shoes here.
We are all awesome. I am looking so forward to it as well. I will see you guys on Sunday at 3 p.m. Bell and the Bear. It is the Paws for a Cause staff benefit. Guys, join us on Sunday. You don't have anything going on Sunday. Get out here. The football game will be on the TV if you want to watch football and all the other stuff.
It will be on. It will be on.
Yeah. Get out here and enjoy a day of live music and fundraising for our friends from staff who do remarkable work, tireless work.
Yeah.
Yes.
More than I think I realized. So it's really meaningful.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, guys. I'll see everybody on Sunday.
See you Sunday.
Michelle and Dudley, thank you.
Bye, guys. See you soon. I'll speak to you guys soon. I'm sure.
And Karis, I'll see you Sunday as well. Thanks for being with us today, guys. Join me tomorrow live at 5 for Who's Playing Out, the best musicians and venues in the tri-state and who's playing all week. Join us for that here at All Around Town Radio. Until then, hit that little share button on this show and get some folks out to this benefit going on Sunday. We'd love to see you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time right here at All Around Town Radio. Thank you all.